Hi, my name is Melissa. I'm with Design Create Plan. I just thought today I would go over some of the common things that I use in my pocket planners and then also talk a little bit about some of the challenges whenever moving over to a new planner. I have a lot of anxiety thinking about the time and effort that's going to go into resetting up a new planner, so it makes me kind of wait on it a little bit too long, but feel like I finally have made a system that really makes it much easier. So I will go over that today as well. So just stick around and let's plan and learn with me today. I love using these Angel Shop planners. They're very similar to Hobonichi's Weekly. They're small, about 3 by 7 in size. So they're really easy for me to take in my purse or in my bag without taking up too much room. I do tend to use them a bit more since they're smaller. So I just thought I would show that a little bit. I managed to actually use this one pretty consistently for 6 months. So I was pretty proud of myself, but I had a lot of worry about the time and effort it would go into moving into a new planner. So I thought I would show that today. And then also just show some of my favorite supplies. I like to keep everything in this jelly pouch, which is also from Angel Shop. It just keeps all of the stuff that I would want to have with me. Things that I use most frequently would be things like stencils, so it can make it really quick to fix things. I have a little notebook that I made that has Post-it notes. Makes it very easy whenever I need those. Of course, a ruler, a little cutter pen, two of my favorites, which would be just a Sharpie marker pen and then a Tombow Fudinasaki. I love that pen. And of course, everyone needs a pair of tweezers. And then just some of my favorite just colorful pens, just in case I want to add a little color to my pen. Usually I just pick them out, but here's what the jelly pouch looks like. I pick them out to go with whatever week or wheat sticker kit that I'm going with. So here is the new planner that I'm moving into. It's the same Angel Shop planner that's just an Angel Shop Weeks. I really love printable vellum, so you'll see me use that quite a bit here in the setup. I just find it really easy to take this because it's lightweight, to cut it and then put it and make dashboards within my planner. So here you can see I've kind of decorated the front, so I'll just do a quick flip through. And then things that I like to use, which everybody has a different style, but I just thought I would go through some of the pages. So these are my trigger lists. I've pulled these from other fellow planners, but I've made them my own. So just this is what helps me if I'm trying to remember everything that I need to include in my week or things that I don't need to forget. For instance, it just reminds me about health appointments. What do I need to do for business, like invoicing, filing, contracts, renewals. And then I just have kind of some little shorter trigger lists like family time. Am I making sure to set aside time for that? Or is there something that I want to spend some time looking into? So I really love these because it helps me just sit down and really think about some long-term planning. And I also made a page for future planner goals. I have a planning routine page. And again, this is printed on vellum, so it's really lightweight within my planner. So I can stick it in here and peel it up if I need to change it. So this just has some prompts for brain dumps. What do I need to take care of daily? What do I need to do when I'm doing a Sunday reset? Reminders about monthly and quarterly goals, just to help keep me on track if I'm feeling stuck. I also have pages for what to watch, what to read, so I can jot them down whenever it comes to mind. I just didn't really want that to be very formal. I want it to be very quick and easy, similar to journaling. Then I also have some other printables that I've done that talks about household recurring to-dos, daily, monthly, quarterly, just so I remember things like cleaning the dryer duct. And then also just some creativity prompts for things for my personal creativity, planner inspiration, maybe a reminder to go on TikTok to find new inspiration, or to go on and look at Etsy at planner inserts. And I worked on these over the last 6 months, so it really helped me have them ready to resize and put into any planner. I made these actually on Canva Pro, but you can make them in Word document. It doesn't have to be anything fancy unless you want it to have a bit more design. I also have just a quick list for something that I do with making sticker files for my Etsy shop. We show cattle, and so I actually just made a quick little snapshot, a reminder for myself of whenever all the due dates are for my son. This would be a great page if you have lots of sports and other activities that your kids are involved in. Just things to remember, like when is soccer registration due? Is that in the fall or in the spring? Just to make sure that you stay on track of those things in the future. I went ahead and printed out 2024 and 2025 federal holidays, and then also found our current school year to add in. And since this is an undated planner, I do really enjoy undated planners because it makes me feel like I don't have the stress that if I have a very busy month, for instance, this last month we were very busy. I didn't do any planning because we were on the go. We were at many big livestock national shows. We were busy the entire day. My entire schedule was taken up by those activities, so there was just no reason for me to sit down and do any specific planning. I didn't have the stress of having a dated planner that I was worrying about wasting pages in. So that's one thing that works really well for me. So I do like to take the time, and I'm so glad I did it this time. I sat down and went ahead and made month tabs, and I actually used my Cricut and made some tabs just with printable vinyl, so it was a little bit more sturdy than just sticker paper, and just made these nice simple tabs here for each month. And I also printed out stickers that are on a clear sticker paper that go ahead and do the days of the week, so I didn't have to write all those out. And then I also created some stickers that are for each day, so I don't have to also write that out. So it's very uniform across my planner. That's just something that I really like. I like it to be very uniform across the board. So I did have to spend a little bit of time doing this, but now I have the entire next year done. So if I do stick all the way through with this planner, I've already have all the dates in here for the month, so it makes it really quick for me to write future ahead appointments. So if we move into the next section of this particular planner, this is where it has a weeks type layout. So you can set this up however you like, similar to Hobonichi. This is how I do my layout. I also will create and print stickers on my Cricut. And so you can see what one of the pages after it's printed comes out and looks like. And then I cut them into handy size sticker sheets so I can stick them in here and take them with me. So this is just a layout that I like, just to give an example. But again, this is why I love it, is that if for some reason it's undated, if I have a really busy time in my life and I need to skip doing planning for a couple weeks, I'm not wasting any paper in my book. And then another section that I find really helpful to me, I always put this on the next week. I just made a little laminated page and used some washi tape to make an insert here so I can peel it off and put it into the next week. And I make a sticky note. This is for the following week. This would be for July 8th through 14th. And so that way, if I have things I need to remember whenever I sit down and plan and do my Sunday reset, I already have them written down. Is there a doctor appointment? Is there something specific that we need to do? I already have that written down in here. It's just a great way to brain dump. And then I also like to keep a list of current projects here that I have ongoing that I need to keep in my forefront. So that's just another area that I can drop it. It's just a nice little insert. I can peel it out and move it to another page. And then here, these are just how I went ahead and drew in my layout that I like to do within these pages for the next couple weeks, so it's ready. And then of course there's a bunch of blank pages. And then I've also done another section in the back where there's some of this grid page. I wanted to focus a little bit on health. And I know one of the challenges is whenever you're sitting down to meal prep or you're doing a grocery list is trying to remember what are healthy staple items that I need to keep in my fridge. Now, this is very personal for me, but it's just an idea for you if you have something specific, if you have dietary restrictions. So I just made this in Canva again, did some simple design that I pulled in with Canva Pro, but I listed out all the things that I really would like to make sure that I have in my fridge whenever I'm making a grocery list. I also made some food prep ideas, put in some QR codes that goes to Pinterest boards. So you can get super creative with this. But again, I can print this out on vellum and put it in future planners. So I don't have to worry about recreating this all over again each time I switch to a new planner. This was just a neat printout that I found that I also resized. and made it into the correct size and put in here that just talks about high protein snack ideas. So it's just a really quick reference. And then I just have other blank pages that I maybe haven't decided what to do with yet. I do have some pages that I do some tracking for some of our show cattle, some health tracking, and that's about it. So just a really nice quick overview of what I do to help make it easy for me to go from my old planner into a new one, and very excited to be starting this right on July 1st. We'll see how long I stick in it. I'm sure now that I feel like I have this system down and I have all of these printables that I've made just for myself, that it'll be easy to think about trying some different planners in the future. I haven't done that yet because I don't like change. I don't want to spend time to change this every time, because I really enjoy functional planning with just a little bit of creativity in there, because that helps me want to stay engaged with it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this today, or you've learned something. Feel free to drop some comments of some of the common things you like to make sure to include in your new planner books. And yeah, drop what you like below. Thank you for watching the video, and have a great week.